So oftentimes I get people who come in and go, I have been trying to eat healthy, but I actually can't even lose the weight I'm trying to lose. The first thing I go is, what is your definition of eating healthy? Because there can be so many definitions. Sometimes people will tell me, I have cereal and milk for breakfast. I just go, okay, stop there. Cereal and milk for breakfast. Cereal is sugar, directly or indirectly, from the grains converting to sugar. And when that converts to sugar, you have to consider the impact on the body, the impact on the blood sugar balancing. Okay, so in my books, cereal and milk for breakfast is not healthy. Okay, because if you're actually having dessert for breakfast, you are setting up the body for blood sugar imbalances all throughout the day. And then we are struggling to actually get enough energy and to actually get through the day with the blood sugar being quite stable and the fats to lose. Okay, now the other thing is there are oftentimes a few common undetected or things that are not tested in order to identify what else could be going on with a person. One of the things is thyroid. Interestingly, we are in an environment where the testing of thyroid is done with the pituitary in the brain. All that is done if you generally go to your healthcare practitioner and go, I've been tired, I've been putting on weight, I haven't been able to get it off, and my skin is dry. And usually what comes out of that process of ticking off the tests that needs to be done on you, one of them will be TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone. The interesting thing about TSH is while it has got the word thyroid in there, yes, it stimulates the thyroid, but it's a reflection of what goes on in your pituitary, in your brain. So to know that your thyroid stimulating hormone is elevated just means that it actually is stimulating harder to get the thyroid to work. Okay, but there is a range of pathology. So there is a range where you need to exceed that range to be pathological, to be considered a disease state. You don't need to be in a disease state in order to feel unwell or feel subdued. Okay, because of funding reasons, oftentimes the hormones themselves are actually not tested. Okay, in our body, in the blood, it can have free hormones and you can have bound hormones. So you basically want to know what your free hormones are able to do for you. When you actually test the blood and you go, what is my level of free thyroid hormones? You really want to know what your free T3 and what your free T4 is, because the body actually uses these free hormones to do a few things. Your thyroid is responsible for your metabolism, it's responsible for your sexual organs. It is a key endocrine organ. It actually regulates your body temperature. So it does a lot of things. And if you don't know what is going on in there, it potentially could be one of those things that is undetected and just left on the wayside. I oftentimes get people who come in and go, my specialist says I need to lose some weight before he would do IVF on me. And the reality is, they may actually be having some other things that is causing them to be overweight. And these poor women are in the gym working themselves hard out to try and get off the weight when there is something else that is not actually performing properly. Okay, and